What the? What the fuck? People actually hate you for it. She's absolutely correct. I don't. What? Yo, no, this is top tier. This is exactly how you get your entire audience to fucking hate you. Like this quite literally is the best roadmap I've ever seen for this. Like, I don't understand. I don't care what they think. You clearly do, because the whole point of your content was so that they could think that they were secure with their bodies. Oh my god, yo, holy crap, it's pissing me off. And then you definitely care what they think, because you acknowledge bulls are absolutely ratioing you in your own comments. Yo, this, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god. Nah, this is truly rage-inducing. Like, this is actually rage-inducing. There's no way she's doing this. This is the best speed run for destroying your career I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh, she's really trying to go for the 80%. I feel it, bruh. World record run right here. I ain't gonna lie. What is shaking around this time, babe? What's cracking? Yeah, you saw a title and thumbnail. I ain't gonna lie. Out of the influencer girly pops, the queen of hypocrisy is back once again. That's tough. Now that right there truly is tough. Yeah, you saw. We talking about Clara now. Yeah, she truly, I ain't even gonna lie, little backstory. So, like, obviously, we done had the whole arc with Clara Dow. She was promoting, like, the ED, saying all that ridiculous John, bruh. Then she had come out and made a couple responses. She had that TikTok. That John was corny. I'm not gonna lie, cornball John didn't address that. Then she had that actual response where she just blatantly said she wasn't apologizing because she didn't make no mistakes. Insane. Ridiculous. You feel me? So she's coming off that. I'm like, yeah, nah, the downfall, the bleed is most definitely happening. Everybody calling her out, saying like, yo, she's being hypocritical. Like, everything she was saying about body positivity, she's completely going against that. Like, yo, she's being fraudulent, crazy race. So she's going dark, you know what I'm saying? But then heads in the comments was saying like, yo, Clara Dow getting frisky again. She getting wild again. You got to check her out. And I'm like, where's it no more? So I'm doing the background, behind the scenes research. And I'm sitting here like, okay. We usually knew it was the usual for Clara Dow. It's like, yo, we check her down. She's always making videos about, you know what I'm saying, usually would have been body positivity, talking her body, because she usually has, like, not usually, she has a very petite frame. She's very skinny. You see all that type of junk. She was making videos like about how she's like a flat-chested girly pops, you know what I'm saying, like all that jazz. So then I go back, because everybody's saying in the comments, as of, like, you know what I'm saying, within like the last week or so or whatever, as they're saying like she's got stuff going on. Oh, look, I'm like, wait. Since when did Clara get titties? I gotta be straight up. When the fuck did Clara get titties? I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I'm looking at the John. Heads is saying, or she's directly saying herself, especially when I was looking at her page, like she had got a boob job and all that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yo, it's getting wild. And then, of course, like, within everyone calling her out, like, she was specifically going crazy on Coco's Crazy. Shout out, Love It Babe's about to get into it because we're watching her today. But, like, yeah, she was getting hefty in this jump. But, yeah, everything, especially this little boob job she done got, is really looking hypocritical against the whole main, like, niche and, like, the whole main embodiment of her platform and her account, which was body positivity. It's just way beyond hypocrisy at this point. It's just insane. So I already know I ain't gonna waste time. We about to just get right into it, baby. So let's do it. Like I said, yo, shout out Love It Babes. Coco Crazy. God share the love. We got Clara Dow was really mad at me. Final response. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description. First link. Okay, go share the love. And let's get right into it, because this should be very interesting.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Like, bruh.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Minus 50K in the last month. Oof. Hold on, wait. Nah, we really getting into this shit. I promise you.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Ask me anything. Why are you still posting after getting canceled? Facts. Why should I not? Why should I let other people's opinions dictate what I do or post? Opinions? Oof. Rough. Is it confidence about being able to stand up on your own and not letting people control how you want to live? Yeah. Yes. So it clearly seems from you saying that, yeah, all the ideals, everything you've been pushing on Clara, that would apply to you too. Yeah, that's bad works. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone deserves to be respected, and honestly, it's not that deep. It is. It most definitely is. You were comparing heads eating habits. You were saying they should adopt the habits they were having back in the hunter-gatherer times, let alone telling heads to just basically starve. Like, don't even eat like the next day type of beat if you feel like you overstuff. Like, bruh, let's not even do it. I'm just being me, living my life, and creating, posting content is what I want to do, whether it being canceled or not. Ooh. Wait, what was that one? Huh?
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Guess I have a new personality now. Yeah, tell me about it. Yo, see, like y'all see this. Like you see this again, and there's nothing wrong. Again, I always say, especially with Clara and like a lot of these influencer girly pops, like they all pretty. Y'all all look good, baby. You feel me? It's just y'all heart's black as hell. But you seeing this shit? Nah, bro, that John is apparent. Holy shit. What the fuck?
It's been weeks since I made a video on Clara Dua, but she's not happy with me at all. She's made a video obviously directed towards me, as well as some comments, so we're going to be going through those in this video. Yes, for the 15th time, I know I'm milking this situation. I had no plans of making another video, but she's
sloppy gets slop.
Made stuff so obviously as a response to me, and so many comments have wanted me to do it. At this point, I just kind of have to do it. Plus, if I have an opportunity to make a video, I'm gonna make a video. So I'm gonna be a little bit careful in this video. My last video on her got taken down 3 different times. So it's no longer...
I remember that, John. I'm like, yo, YouTube baiting.
On YouTube, meaning that this is my 4th video on her. That's not that bad considering it's been over a month. So out of like 25 videos, 4 on her, that's not terrible. So this drama between me and her and
sloppy, I keep
the entire internet began about a month ago when I called her out, as well as Kelly Scalos and a few other YouTubers, for promoting not such a healthy lifestyle when her entire brand is body positivity. And because YouTube literally hates me, I can't really go any further except to say that. But most of you probably know by now, and it's pretty easy to figure it out. You can just see some of the other videos about the situation. But I'm not going to risk this video getting taken down. I'm not kidding. 3 different times the video got taken down. One time it was at 150K, I think the first 11 hours. Next time it was at within 2 hours they took it down. And then my third one, I woke up and it was still up. So I thought I was safe. And then 2 weeks later, they take it down. So I just gave up at that point. I was like, whatever, I got money for it. Well, I guess that's that. So recently I published one of my videos and I got a lot of comments under it saying Clara made a video in response to me. And I was like, yeah, sure. And other comments were saying she
was like, nah.
She was going crazy. And I was like, yeah, right. I hadn't checked her channel in weeks because my last video was almost a month ago. I had completely left her behind. I was like, yep, on with the next subject. But since so many people were mentioning it, I decided to go to her channel and check it out. And they weren't exaggerating. She had released a lot of videos ever since I last checked on her channel, and it was interesting.
Yo, Clara, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yo, doing the rage bait isn't gonna work.
So this is the first one I noticed. Tell her this was not the one directly responding to me, but this was the one where she was kind of trying to make light of the situation. Haha, I got canceled, guys, by these stupid trolls on the internet, right? Right, guys? Isn't it funny? No one in the comments.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a Grab driver, and today I'm delivering this package to...
Who the fuck, bro? Yo, who the fuck told her to post this, bro? And I know it was herself. I don't know why the fuck she thought this was a smart-ass idea. Yo, playing into the rage bait, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Like, sometimes it can be funny. Most of the time, no. It's not. It makes it, like, 100% worse, actually.
To my client right here.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Are you happy with your delivery service?
Yo, if this a Kim's ass nigga don't get the fuck out of my face. Yo.
This was on her Instagram. I have never checked her Instagram before, except for yesterday because she made a comment about me on it. So that's how I kind of discovered it existed. I never even considering looking on there, but I went through some of her stories and holy cringe. This was one of them, and she's kind of trying to flex her house, I can notice, because she didn't choose a random location. Imagine being so desperate when you're canceled that you show your house and your boyfriend. I even found
sounds like averagely what Jack Doherty would do. I mean, this is yo, I'm not surprised by shit no more. It is so crazy to me, bro. Of course she's not gonna be taking accountability, trying to fucking be funny about this shit. Like niggas dead aren't on her fucking ass for this, because what she did was literally the most heinous. Literally the only person that's above Clara Dow is literally what I was saying yesterday, was that being betrayed girl. Yeah, she's absolutely the worst I've ever seen. But the one right under her is Clara Dow. It's bro, that's really tough, gang. Actually, no. Clara Dow's third. The one under her is Umichi, and then it's Clara Dow. But even still, you're in the top 3. This is bad optics.
a comment under one of her TikToks where she replied to someone saying, well, I have a nice house. You're still canceled.
It's and? Flat chest your whole personality. Well, not anymore, considering her chest. I give it to you, Clara. Your chest not flat anymore, babe. Your chest definitely not flat. You not ironing board, but holy crap. I thought the motive was body. I can't even say it. I thought the motive was body positivity. I ain't gonna lie though, being okay with your body, because when you were, and I mean you still are very petite, but when you were ironing board. Yeah, you were saying your head should be alright with this, John. Yo, your body's yours. You should be okay with it, comfortable. But I don't think you were that comfortable. You was telling other heads to be comfortable, to really be confident in a jump, but you wasn't confident. Man, this is the same shit I say. How you gonna tell somebody else you love them? You don't even love yourself. Shit is crazy. Yo, this to me is hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. This to me genuinely is funny, because the open hypocrisy on the internet is just so apparent, and it's damn, bro. There are heads in her comments still to this day. Trust, when I looked and did the background research for this, glazing. They still glazing. One head was yo, imagine complaining that someone wanted to be prettier. I don't give a shit if she wants to be prettier. Of course, yo, if the babes want to be pretty, shout out to babes. Yo, y'all could be as pretty as however y'all want to be. It's the factor of her doing this shit is hypocritical to all the shit she was promoting on her account. It just looks dumb as hell.
So this is one of the many videos she made where she talks about her chest, because commonly people make fun of her flat chest, but she is saying she doesn't have a flat chest now, so it's not the same. And a few weeks ago, she made a video where she said she got chest surgery on April Fool's Day, but then commented, or is it April Fool's? So I don't even know what she's trying to do anymore. I think she's just trolling.
Nah, I don't even know though, because them shits look real.
Because she realizes she doesn't have much to lose. She's been exposed, and what can she do at this point? So she's basically giving up the act she's kept for so many years, the act where she pretends to care about people's bodies. What I'm getting from this video is she's saying if she did get surgery, and she's saying, I don't care about you guys. Now that I'm rich enough to actually change I'm going to. And all of you that fell for it, thanks. That
in basis is really what it is. But hey, bro, if those niggas want to stay psyop, that's you. But I'm gonna let you know, yeah, it was very apparent she clearly didn't give a shit. Or at least at one point she did. And then when that switched up happened, a lot of people are saying it's because she got in a relationship with her boyfriend. I don't fucking know. Again, I don't know that a Kim's ass looking nigga. But that shit got nothing to do with me. All I know is that, yo, at some point she hit a flip and went totally against all the shit she was pushing. And it's damn, this you, Clara? The money fucked you up. The clout fucked you up. That's tough.
Full idiots.
That's really
the comments were not happy with her at all. They did not find this video funny. They were actually very disgusted. It's a shame you posted all that content saying it's okay to be and then went back on it. See? She was making these body positivity videos just for the money. Since now everyone is hating on her, she no longer has to hide.
That's actually so true, too.
Considering she's showing her house and replying to people, well, I have a nice house. Yeah, it is pretty obvious she has just been acting like this for money.
Maturing is realizing that Clara Dow is the most disgusting body positivity hypocrite on TikTok. Clara was a cute and ordinary creator in the beginning.
Yeah, she did that's what I'm saying. It's on a tier. It depends on how crazy we're getting, but in terms of the influencer girly pop space, Clara Dow most definitely she got it.
But as days pass, she keeps becoming more and more problematic.
That video has 1 million views. The hatred for Clara has now reached TikTok and Instagram as well. I thought, honestly, that since it's basically a YouTube drama, it wouldn't reach other platforms, but it has.
But now all she does is go against all her old self used to say.
If you're having videos made on you on all platforms that get millions of views,
yeah, like the bleed. This is what I kept saying, bro. The bleed is finally setting in, and especially for Clara, the bleed is the bleed is here, babe. That is, that truly is tough. That truly is tough. I can't even lie. But yeah, this is what happens when you just go against all your ideals and all the things you try to push out. And especially when heads wake up and realize, oh my God, wait, the creator, oh my God, I liked all their content. I followed them for this, that, and the third. But wait, they're not even making this content anymore. Wait, they're going against all the things I actually liked about them. Wait, why the fuck do I still follow them? Like, bro, it's tough. Like,
talking about how you're toxic, your career may be a little cooked. She didn't ask me anything on Instagram, and one of the comments was asking why she still posts after being canceled, and this is what she said in reply. Why would I not? Why would I let other people's opinions dictate what I do or post? Isn't confidence about being able to stand up to your own self and not letting other people control how you want to live? Everyone deserves to be respected, and honestly, it's not that deep. I'm just
that's still capped to this fucking day. Like, bro.
Being me and living my life and creating and posting content is what I do, whether being canceled or not. She really thought she ate with that. Girl, maybe it is time for you to choose a different job or career path, because when the people that ask you
expeditiously
Q&A questions, which are usually your fans, are hating on you and asking why you're still posting, maybe it is time to consider that you did something wrong. And finally, here's her post, which, let's be honest, is so obviously targeted towards me, because she replied to a comment under the post because she posted it on all platforms, basically discussing me.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
And then she plays a copyrighted
oh my God. I'm sorry, this shit's always gonna have me cry, bro.
Mariah Carey obsessed song while making stupid faces at the camera.
I wanted to say that
and
one girl.
Why am I
fuck that. Yo, fuck the subliminals. I'm never doing subliminals. That shit is bullshit. I'm like, yo, we got shit to say.
With you, Clara? Well, the answer is I'm not. I simply just want to make people aware that you are an absolute hypocrite and deserves to be known.
Yeah.
People shouldn't be lied to about you.
No,
anymore.
like directly. I ain't gonna. And again, this is what I was just talking about with the bleed. The niggas in our audience, they gonna wake up. They have been waking up.
And I just believe that. I believe I gave you a fair chance. In all of my videos, I complimented you and said if you apologize, most people would definitely forgive you. And
exactly, too. That's the thing. Like, bruh, all she has to do is acknowledge that she actually did something wrong and grow and change from that and like improve herself as a person. But she directly refused to do so. I'm like, how are we supposed to think you're gonna go on and be better if anything like that? If one, you don't want to apologize, and two, especially since you don't apologize, you don't acknowledge you made any mistakes. So how are you gonna grow and learn? Like, no one from here on out, at least thinking with their two brain cells, is finna trust you on Jones, especially when it comes to anything that's regarding body positivity. I can't even talk, but swear, sidebar and that's not even me including, you know what I'm saying, the new work you done got done. Like, it's...
And I made a lot of money from those videos, but I didn't gain like an insane amount of subscribers. I would say I only gained about 20,000, and when you consider my channel has about 230,000 subscribers, like, it isn't exactly completely changing my channel. But since Clara was so interested in knowing the answer that she posted that video, I feel like it would be rude not to. So Clara, I'm not interested in you in any other way. You're a huge hypocrite. You don't really have that much of a personality other than bragging about your body and making...
Not even... Well, shit, now at least, yeah.
...making fun of other body types. You don't really have much to be looked up to. You're really, really annoying, if I have to be completely honest. But I must thank you
said,
for
yeah,
that.
you don't shut the fuck up. Like, it's just...
Clara, thank you for my monetization. And under this video that you posted on Instagram, she replied to one of the comments talking about me. And after I posted about this, she deleted it. So I don't know if the person who originally commented deleted it or if she did, but it's gone now. But this is what they said. So she liked it, and this is what it said. No, because that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, girl, bird.
Girl, bird, yeah. Niggas really thought they ate with this shit. Hilarious.
Whatever, made like 7 videos about you making money off your life. She's your #1 fan, and it's so weird how
yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame nobody. We will continue to farm you niggas, bro, while we condemning your asses. Because, like, again, let's not pretend like she didn't do nothing at all. Like, some of these heads really love playing that plausible deniability. Like, yo, why are we acting like Clara just didn't do shit? Like, heads are not criticizing her for nothing. Like, I'm like, yo, babe, do you not realize, promoting the EDs, weird eating habits, literally hypocrisy is on an absolute maximum. We're way past 11 out of 10, bro. We reaching a bill. It's crazy works we got going on, bro. Like, how? It's so stupid. Whatever.
Says she is. Making money off your life is one way to put it. And Clara responded, "It's like I carried her channel."
Yo, it's like I carried a channel. That shit is ridiculous.
I had no idea why she disliked me and other influencers so much.
It's probably because literally like all of y'all are skinwalkers. I don't believe that y'all are on real shit. None of y'all are genuine, as like, again, when y'all are getting called out and or exposed, like it's very truthfully shown, like none of y'all are genuine about none of the shit you do. Most of y'all are lying about the shit you do. Most of y'all are oh my god. Fuck being hypocrites. Most of y'all thrive in hypocrisy. It's like, what? Nah, bro. It's not that heads, well, heads do dislike you, but it's not like heads dislike you for no reason, and that's what y'all are failing to acknowledge, at least most of y'all. I know, Clara, you just directly, again, failed to acknowledge that shit.
Much, and then a slap in the face emoji. There is a lot to unpack here, but firstly, I want to say I respect her for getting my gender right.
He did walk that line a little bit here. Coco Crazy, you walked the line. So after this child made a video, sorry, I don't want to insult him. I was a kid making YouTube videos. So after this guy, Coco Crazy, made a video calling out Ali Coca.
We don't talk
Babes.
about that one, guys. Let's
Shout out
just leave
Turkestan.
that one in the past, okay? It hurt me enough when that was released, but we're just gonna leave that in the past. So the first thing that I love that she says is that she carried my channel. This is something every single stinking person says when I make a video about them. Oh, you're getting views off my name. That's the only reason you're getting views is because of me. This literally happened a few months ago with Ali.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and feel your ego.
Coca, as you can see, what the dude in that video was talking about. Maybe I should call him a girl just to spite. But some of you know the drama between me and Ali Coca. I mention it every once in a while. But basically, I made a video saying he was annoying and weird. And he thought I was spreading false allegations about him, which I actually said were wrong in the video. And then he threatened to sue me and blah, blah, blah. But he also said that I made a ton of money off of him. And I was only getting views because I talked about such an amazing name. Basically, that he was carrying my channel. This is so extremely common. It's like the #1 way these people cope when you make a video about them is to say that you're only getting views off their name. And it's like, okay,
like, bro, I made you, this, that, and third. I'm like, yeah, bro, sure. You sure did, boss.
girl. Like,
Whatever
I'll
you say.
admit, I haven't gotten as much views from any other influencer, and that's partly because I milked the situation, but you definitely didn't carry my channel. Carrying my channel would be like if I only ever posted about you. Like, I've posted about a lot of other people and gotten views. Sure, I'm gonna have my ups and downs. This month, I won't get as much views as I got talking about you last month, and it'll be a while before I get those views again. I'm always up and down like a roller coaster. Videos flop all the time.
Now that's so accurate. I can't even lie. And that is accurate as well. Videos do flop all the time.
And some videos do well. But at the end of the day, you didn't carry my channel because I posted probably 8 successful videos since then. I got 800,000 views on my Jasmine Tan video, 400,000 on her response video.
Sheesh.
I've gotten over 230,000 views on my Kiki Kim video.
Sheesh.
So I wouldn't say you've carried my channel. If you carried my channel, I wouldn't get views on anything else. And I'm
Kiki Kim, I'm not even
not
even
being
talking about
cocky in
Kiki
any
Kim.
way by saying this. I constantly have videos that perform badly. But my point is that my channel isn't built off of Clara Dua, as I've had many other successful videos in the past. Yes, sometimes I will release a video now and in the future that won't do well, but that does not mean that I've been carried by Clara. And then her next argument is I'm too negative and she doesn't understand why I hate on other influencers so much. So in a way, she seems to be defending another influencer. I don't know who she's specifically trying to defend. If I had to guess, probably Jasmine Tan, but I was
about to say Jasmine Tan, Lala Sadi, God, fuck it again, Kiki, like all these other heads that make the same skinwalker ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, it's when heads post things publicly, I say this all the time, especially if you're a content creator currently, or if you want to become a content creator, you got to realize that the things you post online are always going to be subject to criticism, whether you feel like it should be criticized or not. Obviously, you posting the content, you wouldn't think you'd want like whatever you're posting to be criticized, because like you would think it's good relatively to what you're saying, like to yourself. But see, that's where Clara fails, because bruh, before she posted that dumbass YouTube video, she probably should have fucking watched, or I don't know, probably should have proof watch that shit, because then she would have realized, oh damn, I might get some criticism for this. And I would say the same thing for all the other influencer girly pops. Like, oh shit, maybe I should have actually rewatched this shit before I posted it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Hypocritical Trill is coming from the Slop Tuber Bowl. Like, yo, we just get on this Joan and then post. But like, even still within the Jones that they were saying, it's like, yo, it's very obvious to see how hypocritical this could look. Like, bro, again, I don't even. Oh my god, that's so stupid. But again, on the factor of them calling it hate, yeah, there's definitely bulls that be on hate. They be saying weird shit, fuck you, you're a bitch, yada yada. Like I say this all the time. But yo, the heads are just being like, the heads are just genuinely giving you genuine criticism. Like, yo, what you did is hypocrisy. Like, and what some of these other heads are doing are bad as well. And heads are just calling them out for it. Like, yo, y'all need to address this, because if you don't, you're really gonna keep putting out bad Jones, and we not trying to see that. Like,
Oh, for sure. But joke's on you. I plan on releasing a positive video sometime in the future. So yeah, I don't just hate, okay? And just to express how obsessed with her I am, I made sure to check each social media where she posted this video. On Instagram, the video where she said I'm obsessed with her, it got about 1 million views. All the comments were hating. Even this comment I found where the woman is clearly talking about me and
like even on her gram and on her TikTok, when I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, find a flick for the thumbnail or whatever, bro, heads is on her ass, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, the bleed definitely fucking happened. Like heads are like, yo, you're a hypocrite, yo, posting this is so hypocritical, like, what are you doing? This is not body positivity, this is so different from when you post. Like, yo, heads were getting on her shit.
Replies to it, she got ratioed by someone hating on her. TikTok and YouTube were no better. Here were some of the comments on YouTube. You're talking about Coco, aren't you? Girl is talking about Coco Crazy, who is 16. The part that makes this video so funny is I hadn't made a video on her in weeks when she made this, so it wasn't like I just recently made another video. Like, I was done talking about her. Stop acting like a petty high school girl and either apologize and move on or just let go.
On God, no, on God, bruh.
Acting like this does not help you in any way. It'll only make people dislike you.
It has, and they're disliking her even more after all this shit.
Fun fact, the girl she's talking about is Coco. Coco is a child. Let's not add more fuel, Clara. Having beef with the child is not cool.
Exactly. But it's not even like the factor of it being beef. It's like, yo, Clara just she just fails to take accountability for this shit.
You can ask Allie Coco about that one. And then another comment says, so this is body positivity nowadays? Girl,
yeah,
yo,
facts.
Is dreaming of people being obsessed with her. Girl, nobody is obsessed with you. Coco is literally a teenager. Why are you obsessed with her? She spoke the truth. Sadly for Clara, TikTok was no better. Here are a few comments on her TikTok. You're doing everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, the TikTok is where I was seeing heads were on her fucking ass. I was like, holy shit.
Except apologizing. She replies, babe, what for?
Yo, yeah, Clara always knows how to get me fucking mad, bro. How to get me actually fuming instantaneously. What for? What for? Oh my God. You should apologize to every young girly pop that watched you and idolized you and thought that the advice that you were giving them was genuine and coming at a place where people, like, where you were trying to make them feel comfortable and, you know what I'm saying, secure about themselves. You should apologize to them. Because the bullshit you're on right now, Clara, is very, 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 another thing you should apologize for, hypocritical. I ain't gonna hold you. You're talking about what for? You have a ton of shit. Do I have to pull up the eating habits vid? We can go bar for bar. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. We might have to Kika Kim it up. We could go legitimately bar for bar. And I could read out every single Joan that you should apologize for. Not even should, need to apologize for. Ridiculous! Ridiculous! Cannot believe it.
No one feels bad for you, girl. I'm not asking people to feel bad for me, she replies, trying to act unbothered as possible when it's clear she's bothered. And her numbers are looking rough. She's at an all-time low for views, which her views are still, I'm gonna be honest, way better than mine, but
I'm about to say hell yeah, but she a short creator, so
for her, not very good. She's lost 50,000 subscribers in the last month. Overall, she's having a rough time. She privated the video for a little bit, then brought it back up, turned off the comments, and what about her day like nothing had happened. So the video's still up that you can watch, but there's no way to know what people are thinking about it unless you find one of the videos made on her. And I know people are going to disagree with me a lot, but in my opinion, I don't really care if a creator usually turns off their comments or deletes some if the comments are really rude or mean. But In this case, it's actually dangerous because these comments are warning people that this advice is not safe, and now there's no way to see that. Like, how
it's like she's getting fucking community noted. That shit is hilarious.
Is that is the most scumbag move you could make out of everything. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I am tired of talking about Clara Dua. I thought I left her behind.
That is so fair. Like, me too, Loki. Not gonna lie. It's like, yeah, she basically, like, said, not even basically, she directly again said that she wasn't apologizing and shit like that. It's like, what's the point of even watching her anymore? Because you would know, just like with Law City, nothing that she says is gonna be fucking genuine. Like literally nothing. Especially not anything that's supposed to be about body positivity. Like, bruh, nah. 100% not. So what's even the point of, like, keeping up with her and or still watching her to this point? The only people that's gonna still watch her are the people, like, let's be honest here.
2 weeks ago, but she just keeps posting stuff, and she clearly is still very, very mad at me. I made those videos weeks ago. I get why she's mad because she's still getting hate comments partly due to them, and I can definitely see where she's mad at me. I'd be mad too when people make annoying videos about me. I can see where you're annoyed, but, like, girl, either apologize or just ignore it and move on.
Oh, God.
Continuing to post random stuff and commenting about me isn't gonna do anything except for make people mad at you more.
This is not an apology because
I didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly what I was talking about.
I didn't do anything wrong. Wrong.
So as of recording this, she released some stuff talking about how she got a job, so we're gonna get into that discussion. But firstly,
this should be fun.
Connect on
Yeah,
to what
this
I
is
said
one of the
earlier,
main parts.
and I really want to explain that further so it doesn't get taken the wrong way. I know some people are gonna be like, how are you mad at her for making a response when you've said a lot of things about her that aren't so nice? My main argument isn't that she's not allowed to respond to me, because yes, I agree, I have said some things that aren't nice about her. My main response is that her response is simply that she carried my channel. It's not actually valid criticism, it's just simply, oh, you're only being successful because you're talking trash about
Like,
me.
oh my God, my name is what put you on. Like, yeah, again, sure. Like,
you always have the right to respond to someone who's made a video about you, but her response just sucks because all she's saying is that she carried my channel. She's not denying or proving anything I said wrong. She's simply just saying that I made money off of her and then that makes me the wrong one.
yes,
I'm like, which is not true, but did we big cheese off her? Absolutely.
I did have a boob job. I know this might come as a shock because my whole page used to be about loving my flat chest and being
Yo, what? Why the fuck did you post this? I just...
confident with it. I literally built my entire career and following around that.
I just want to say, everyone's body
If she acknowledges that, then why the fuck would she still do this?
positive until they can get their hands on something that makes them the way they actually want to be. She reminds me of Meghan Trainor because Meghan Trainor was all about plus size bodies and being body positive, and now Meghan Trainor is skinny because people are suspecting it's likely due to Ozempic.
I'm about to
Meghan
say
Trainor
Ozempic, yeah.
literally built her music career off of pretending to care about plus size, but the minute she could afford Ozempic, she went all for it, and all of a sudden, she's not shaming skinny people anymore because she is. This is literally the same way Clara is. Clara literally built her entire career off of the way her was and pretending like she loved it. But
And that's what I'm saying. And it's like, obviously to a degree, even within the video she's posting, like, was she gonna feel out some actual insecurities about her body? Yes, of course. Like, I'm sure some of the lover babes would love to be well endowed. Would love to be well endowed. Have a little bit more peas for the personality. I ain't gonna lie. But even still within that, like, yo, you're pushing out that people are supposed to be confident and secure with their bodies because, like, obviously it's not gonna be something they could just overtly just change and be someone else. Like, you going to work within your own build, like, you know what I'm saying? And then doing this is just like, it's just so hypocritical. It's like, yo, aren't you the girl pushing out for people to be secure with the bodies they have? How you just gonna go get a whole job? What? It's like, yo, you were the head putting heads on to be confident, and you yourself were the least confident. It's, bro, I can't.
the minute she got rich off of her audience, she changed it. And of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong with plastic surgery. That is not the problem here. It's the hypocrisy that she preaches.
Exactly.
She's just
Now,
a
the
huge
hypocrisy
hypocrite.
is
She was
ridiculous.
waiting till she got wealthy enough, and then all of a sudden, she ditches everything she stood for her entire career. She's rich because of this idea that she literally just dropped the minute she could.
So why did I do it? Am I crazy? Was everything
Yeah.
a lie?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Was I secretly insecure this whole time and just
Yes, Yes, exactly what I was saying.
Use body positivity as a way to make money. Let me tell you the real reason why.
Maybe not direct, no, inherently, well, to a degree, yeah, no. Like, at some point during the cycle, it was absolutely to make cheese. I don't know if that was towards the beginning or, like, towards, like, the middle or end, but, like, yeah, no, yeah.
I did it. And it comes down to one word. Fun. For so long, I built this entire platform based on one mission, such as confidence. I was doing it for 6 years since 2019. I made over 900 videos on the topic. My mission for the longest time was I want to create content for my 16-year-old self and for all the girls who feel insecure like I did.
So your 16-year-old self wanted you to get fake boobs. Like, yeah, that's what you're saying. So your 16-year-old self wanted you to get fake titties. Okay, I feel that. That's hefty.
And I really meant that. I poured my heart and soul into helping others feel more beautiful. But
thank you. I was about to say, we're actually yapping about fucking nothing right now. This is hilarious.
I got bored.
Or the more likely scenario, you never actually cared about your audience. You never actually were confident in yourself. It was all a big lie, and you realized that you could make money from it so you could actually change yourself. She found the loophole. She found a way to break the system. By pretending like she cared about a cause that she actually didn't, she got free views, she got free money, and she used it for what she actually cared about. And that is herself.
Which was, yeah, herself and, like, her own personal image. And that, I mean, she's allowed to do that. But are we gonna criticize her dumb ass for it? Abso-fucking-lutely, babe. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, Clara, you're a fucking witch. Like, let's really be honest here. Like, you are a fucking witch for this. You clearly did not give a shit about none of the junk you were preaching, putting out here, spitting this shit out like it was the gospel. Like, heads should be secure about their junk, no matter what type of, you know what I'm saying, body or figure they have. Yet, you're really out here doing this troglodyte shit. And then you tried to get out here and try to, like, basically fucking guilt trip our asses into saying, like, yeah, you know what, you did build up your whole platform for this, so you should be allowed to do whatever. Yeah, you could do whatever, but yo, that whatever is so hypocritical as you're stating yourself, literally, in the beginning of this shit, to everything that you pushed out before. It's crazy, bro. It is, yo, this shit is baffling.
I swear, like, most body positivity TikTokers are just so pathetic. They don't care about anyone except for themselves. I'm sorry to anyone that ever looked up to her. I am genuinely sorry because she has absolutely failed anyone who's ever looked up to her. And I know some idiot is gonna make a 40-minute long reaction video whining about how I'm being a hater. Like, everyone always...
Nah, I'm making that complete opposite. I guess I'm the fucking glazer. I ain't gonna... I guess I'm the glazer, because I'm not gonna lie, Coco's crazy. Babe, you see this shit. Shout out you. Good vids out here. But yeah, I fully agree. Like, yo, she's a fucking troglodyte. Like,
does. So I'm just gonna try to make it as simple as possible. There is nothing wrong with changing yourself. There's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. There's nothing wrong with any of this stuff. Like,
yeah, nah, if you want to get your body done, that's within all means, babe. I just say, yo, be 18. But, like, yo, with her doing this shit, it's like the most hypocritical shit she could have done, literally. Like, I don't know what worse thing she could do to be more hypocritical to everything she was pushing out. Like,
taken out of context, I'm gonna make this as clear as I possibly can. The problem in this situation is that Clara Dua has preached that she is confident, that she never wants to change her entire life, but now that she is rich off of this type of career, she has changed because she obviously doesn't care about what she's preached. She doesn't care about that. She says she changed for fun. No, it's because you've
how it feels when you try to tell the truth but no one believes you. What is the truth? The truth is that you were never actually, like, confident in yourself. You were never actually trying to push out good positive vibes, and especially in terms of body positivity. What was all this shit for? I don't understand. Well, I know what it was for. It's for, obviously, for the fucking attention and the money, the cloud, the money, as Johnny fucking likes to say. But, like, god damn it, like, you can't even what is with some of y'all influencers, influencer girly pops, influencer bros or whatever, with, like, just never, like, I mean, not even having an ounce of being genuine at all. It's so fucking crazy. Like,
the cause, you've never actually been confident. You've just lied to your audience so you can change and then leave them in the dust.
The videos do so well, they bring in money, and people resonate with them. But I felt like I was staying in a comfort zone. It was safe, but it wasn't growth.
As someone who you know before, if you watch my videos, who grew up watching this girl, I feel like that character in Incredibles.
It wasn't growth, so what was the growth? Okay, I'm gonna go get titties. What the fuck? I don't understand. understand, bruh. The fucking growth was alright, man. We finally got a bag. We can go pay 10K for the titties now.
Where he like tears down the
fuck?
sign. This is me right now because what am I watching,
That's
girl?
what I'm
You are
saying.
just trying to make this like a heartfelt moment. It's not a
That's what I'm saying.
heartfelt
She trying to guilt trip us. That shit is not working. I'm like, what
because
the
I like
fuck?
you guys and I value you guys. I'm not going to torture you anymore. We're going to end that
What the
there and move
fuck?
on to the next video.
What the fuck? People actually hate you for it. She's absolutely correct. I don't. What? This is top tier. This is exactly how you get your entire audience to fucking hate you. Like this quite literally is the best roadmap I've ever seen for this. Like, I don't understand. I don't care what they think. You clearly do, because the whole point of your content was so that they could think that they were secure with their bodies. Oh my god, yo, holy crap, it's pissing me off. And then you definitely care what they think because you acknowledge bulls are absolutely ratioing you in your own comments. Yo, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god. This is truly rage-inducing. Like, this is actually rage-inducing. There's no way she's doing this. This is the best speed run for destroying your career I've ever seen in my life. Like, she's really trying to go for the any %. I feel it, bruh. World record run right here. Like,
I don't even want to talk anymore about this specific situation because
really
I'm
don't
just
either,
so
to be
tired.
honest.
I feel like I don't need to explain anymore why she is a lying hypocrite. So guys, if you want to ruin your career that you've built for years, this is how to do it.
I swear no pre-watch. I'm just feeling what, you know what I'm saying, Lover Babe, Coco Crazy saying on an ethereal level. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is how you fucking destroy your career. Like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, I'm trying to think of the optics in her head to where she's thinking, yes, this is how I'm about to come off being canceled. That's how we about to keep growing. This shit is about to destroy your shit. Like,
speed run it. If you just have that goal, just follow what Clara Dua did. Ruin your reputation. Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
cool. I think I'm gonna pass. I'm going not do what the fuck she's doing.
She's still gonna make money. Her career is far from absolutely over. She can still get views on shorts, but she'll never have the respect she had before. She'll never have
Her
the
rep
true
is tarnished.
audience,
It don't
and
matter.
She is canceled forever. So even if she still makes money, I mean, no one respects her anymore. So I guess have fun with the money.
It's literally like, yo, I say, like, bro, I literally say, if I said in the comments right now, I say, yo, y'all know Clara Dow, head's gonna be like, oh yeah, the girl that promoted eating disorders. Bro. Like, bro, you know how bad that is for your rep? That shit is terrible.
With the house that you commented, oh, I got a house at least from this. She's laughing in her fans' faces right now, and a lot of them don't even realize it. It's gonna be rough when she realizes everything she lost.
They probably won't even realize it because they're impressionable jits. That's the problem.
But one day she'll realize the mistake she made and it'll be way, way too late. So in this video, if there's one thing I want you to take away, it's that it's okay to respond to me and it's okay to respond to criticism. But if you do it in a really stuck up way, you just look like a loser. I try to apply that to myself. I've had multiple videos made on me before, but I usually don't respond to them unless the person is harassing my audience. Because one, I've learned what it's like to have a larger creator respond to me and send a bunch of hate towards me. And two, most of the time they are just a kid, and I know what it's like once again to be a kid and just get hate. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. I can't hate on someone and send people to hate on them when I've experienced that and hated it myself.
Nah, facts. That would literally be hypocritical, like someone.
For example, someone made a video on me criticizing one of my videos and got over, I believe, 80,000 views. But I didn't post or make a video responding to them because one, they were very clearly a kid and I don't want to send hate towards a kid. And two, their criticism was respectful. They were very respectful in the video. The comments weren't, of course. They were tearing me apart about my voice and all these stupid things that I'm so used to getting hate about. All the things I can't control, obviously. Calling me slurs for my gender, just being absolute jerks. But the video itself myself.
See, and
wasn't
that's the
hateful.
type of shit I'd be like, yeah, nah, nigga, that's the hate shit that, like, yeah, no, we're ignoring that shit. Like, y'all niggas are clearly not old enough to have, like, let alone be in a fucking comprehensive conversation, but let alone a fucking, like, actual, genuine, critical conversation, like.
So as much as the comments hurt, there's no use in hating on the creator of the video. I don't think Clara can tell the difference between hate and valid criticism, because my first video definitely had valid criticism, and then over time, I admit, I did get a little bit more hateful, but overall, you just need to be able to make the difference between those two before you throw a tantrum about how obsessed someone is. You would be surprised about how many creators are not humble. They preach this humble, I'm relatable kind of persona, but in reality, they're not at all. And I know I seem super confident and stuck up.
And shit like that. And that's the thing, too. Like, bro, that's why I tell niggas, yeah, just be yourself. Like, fuck trying to play this character so niggas could like you, so you could feel, again, like Coco just said, relatable. Like, yo, just be you. The people that fuck with you, the people that's gonna subscribe, you know what I'm saying, follow you or whatever, like that actual audience right there is the niggas you're going to value, bro. Why? Because they there for you no matter what it is, no matter what you going through, you know what I'm saying, instead of trying to go for a specific niche and then completely turning your back on your audience once you build them. Like,
up sometimes, but in reality, I am super insecure about my views. I'm always trying desperately to not let a video flop. I get super sad when it flops. I will spend hours and hours on
yeah, I learned from Pyrocynical, especially being a slop tuber, like, yeah, you just can't give a fuck. Like, you just have to actually just not give a shit. Like, if your video fucking bombs, like, you just have to not care. Now, obviously, like, within the means, like, if you worked really hard on a video, clearly you don't want it to flop and nothing like that, and I totally understand that. But that's the thing, like, becoming a content creator, especially initially starting off, like, bro, you have to get used to, like, okay, like, a video that you might really fuck with, you thought was fire, whatever, could just bomb, bro. Could just bomb, bro, and not get no fucking views at all whatsoever. And a lot of your vids can end up doing that shit. But what matters is, like, are you going to stay consistent? Are you going to let that bother you that much? Are you going to keep posting? All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel Coco's crazy in there. Like, yo, it do suck, though, when you thought a video was fire and then that shit just, like,
nails.
yeah.
And if they're not absolutely perfect, I won't do the video. Because I know I'm not that great. I'm not great at all. I know that I have to make a video good for it to do well. I'm not good enough on my own. Like, I'm not respected enough on my own. I have to make some quality content in order for it to perform well. But some creators do a better
I disagree. I think, listen, now Coco's crazy. She make good vids.
job masking that.
Them shit's definitely better than my vids. I'll tell you right now. Sloppy.
Like they're relatable. They pretend like they care about everyone. But once they get into controversy and they refuse to apologize, they refuse to take anyone against them's advice, and they just call everyone obsessive, it's clear that they just value themselves over everyone else. And in their response video, they constantly talk about how good they are and how amazing they are as a person. This has happened with so many different creators. They just have a huge ego because they're fooled by these numbers that they pull. It is so easy to act humble and fool your audience. It is so easy. I have seen it with so many different people. I've seen it countless times, and most of the time these people aren't humble. Don't get me wrong, of course sometimes people are humble.
Now, sometimes has keep it cool, but again, it's just about, like, whatever type of content you make and just how you want to portray yourself. I just say be genuine, and I'll keep saying that, y'all. Word of the month, buzzword of the month, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, just be you, bro. People are gonna appreciate that the most out the long run, right? If you're just being yourself and just keeping it peace.
Humble people exist on the line, but it's really easy to fake it. And when you start making videos and growing a channel, it's easier to spot the people that fake being humble. It's really hard to explain, but it is easier to tell when people are faking it.
It made sense, babe.
Remember that legendary response, her first response? So it's clear she hasn't really gotten over her whole cancellation, though everyone else has pretty much moved on. And I, admittedly, as I said before, had moved on, and then she just kept on making comments and stuff and made a video kind of directed towards me. I don't know why she did that, because if you claim that someone's obsessed, and then you proceed to make comments about them, make a video about them,
and like, it seems like, yeah, someone else might be obsessed more than the person you're claiming.
Multiple videos where you, like, mention them or make descriptions of them, then aren't you the one that's kind of obsessed? You could have gone through my video and broken down the things and proved why they were wrong if they were wrong, but she just made the most condescending video of all time. That's something a popular girl from some high school would make. That is not at all an appropriate response. That's just the most I'm better than everyone else response I've ever seen. And I think it probably has something to do with me being underage, but I don't understand why YouTube has continually taken my videos down over and over again on her, yet they have—
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's just like YouTube system hate. I ain't even gonna cap.
Touched her video, and she continues to keep it up, except she made one change, turned off all the criticism, in other words, the comment, which is, I cannot express how dangerous this is. This is like the most horrible thing she could have done out of this entire situation. It's just a big middle finger to everyone criticizing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how that video is still up.
To her entire audience. It's dangerous advice, and now there's no way for the people to know. So this is going to be my final video on her, my 4th video and final video. She has not apologized. She's not taken the video down.
She won't apologize.
These things would take less than an hour, yet she refuses to do it because she values herself more than anyone else.
I'll just leave it here. This is not an apology because I didn't do anything wrong.
So insane.
I'll just leave it here. This is not an apology because I didn't do anything wrong.
And why is no one talking about the fact that about a day after creating this so-called apology video, she made a video talking about how she got canceled and now she's gonna have to work a different job. And in the description, she titles it, "Because my apology video flopped." How is it an apology video?
That shit word. You literally say you're not apologizing. That shit was not an apology. At best, that shit was a response, and it was one of the worst ones I've ever personally seen. Ridiculous! Like, come on, bro. Like,
if you didn't apologize for one single thing. Another day, another social media is not real life example, and I think we learned that pretty well with Clara Dua. So we're gonna end the Clara Dua saga today, and overall, I hope we all learn a lesson about her and be careful who you trust online, because they really probably aren't who they pretend to be. My advice, I prefer you just don't go to her page. Try to.
Yeah, nah, I'd advise that as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you're clearly not about to get anything that'll give you any good insight.
Give her the least amount of views as possible, and overall, just don't reward her behavior. At this point, I kind of feel like she wants hate. I don't even know anymore because she's got to be rage baiting at this point.
I was about to say, you think she's playing into the rage bait? Probably with that, at least with that one video with the fucking, like, I don't know, Uber Eats, DoorDash shit.
These are so insanely they're so wild. There's no way she's not rage baiting at this point. She's given up her old personality and she just brought up this new one that absolutely nobody likes. But once again, her videos are just so insane. I just think she kind of wants the hate at this point, so giving her hate is probably giving her
which is dumb, because again, like, yo, rage bait and, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to gain subscribers and followers off of hate isn't gonna work, because once you stop going off that shit and want to make actual real content based around yourself, yeah, those people aren't gonna want to see that shit. Ask Nico.
She wants. Just try to decrease her views by not supporting her in any way, by not commenting, not viewing her videos, and just leaving her alone. Because at the end of the day, money is money, and a reputation is something that you can't fix with all the money in the world. So will Clara be more successful than me? Yes, of course. It's not an argument of who can be more successful in the future. It's more of an argument of who's got the worst reputation and who's completely
who rep is fucked up.
Lied about everything up till now. All Clara's got now is a lot of money, an audience that doesn't support her, and a channel that doesn't have its true meaning anymore. She's lost what made her sparkle, and there's really no reason to watch her videos anymore. It's just a barren.
And that's what I was trying to express, like, during the middle of the vid. I'm like, there's no purpose in watching her anymore, because the main reason people watching her was to feel like, you know, obviously, like, they had someone they could watch that would make them feel confident, you know what I'm saying, secure about their bodies. But obviously, Clara's the biggest hypocrite, the queen of hypocrisy within influencer girly pops. So and she's not going to be able to give you that security because she herself was more insecure than you probably were, with the actions and shit she's doing now. So what's the purpose of even staying subscribed? What's the point of having the TikToks pull up in a For You page, you know what I'm saying, on the ALG? Looks like none. Looks like none. We will be seeing Clara's ass later. Shit is ridiculous.
Wasteland of fakeness and hypocrisy. It's a really sad demise to watch, but it's not undeserved, and to be fair, Clara completely earned it.
Coco, you the dumbest I have ever seen.
Super fair. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out Lover Babes. Coco Crazy. Y'all already know that. Yeah, Clara Dow is really mad at me. Final response, of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid, down in the description. First link, like I said, share the love with Lover Baby. Coco Crazy. She making the good vids out here, I ain't gonna lie. But final opinions and conjecture. For Miss Clara Dow, huh? Well, the bleed definitely happened, I'll tell you that much. But are we surprised that this was gonna be the result for Clara Dow after all the things she's done? After what she was saying in the eating habits video, after dropping that TikTok apology or whatever response, after dropping her actual response. Yeah, this is pretty much where it was gonna end up. I mean, and then also the factor of her getting that boob job. Quite literally didn't help at all in any regard. None. Yeah, none. No. So yeah, I don't know what to tell Clara. I mean, like if she, her again, like Coach Crazy said, like her, she still got like mad followers. I think she got, I forgot how many she got on the John. I know she got definitely, she got millions, especially on YouTube and John too. But like, people are obviously still gonna watch. She's still gonna have like that broad audience of people who watches, you know what I'm saying? Especially with her shorts, because like, you know, shorts appear broadly on algorithms and shit like that, and like on people's For You pages. But like in terms of rep, again, like I said, if I ask y'all, yo, y'all know Clara Dow, a lot of heads gonna be like, oh yeah, that influencer girly pop who posts, who talks about eating disorders and shit, who promotes eating disorders. Like, yeah, that shit is bad. That's not exactly the rep we want to have walking around with. I ain't gonna lie, and that's the rep that Clara got. So if she want to play into rage baiting and like trying to make a joke out of the situation or whatever, even though it's not something that should be joked around with at all, that's her. But I'm going to let her know the bleed will only get faster if that's the case. So she might want to patch this up expeditiously. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, unless something else insanely crazy come out with Clara, I mean, I'm pretty much with Coco's crazy. Like, is there more we gotta say about her? Again, unless something comes out, but no, because she's never gonna drop an official, like, real apology that actually means something. So we already know how that goes. Yeah. Again, though, shout out Love Up Babes, Coco Crazy, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.